viewers, welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema Subramanian. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple homemade sweet snack. I'm going to show you how to make sweet boondi. You can make it anytime at home when you have guests or your friends coming over. Let's get started. I have the ingredients here. About 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, that is Maida. About 3/4 cup of sugar. 1.5 tablespoons milk. 1 teaspoon Semolina, that is Rava. 1 to 2 teaspoons ghee. 1/4 teaspoon cardamom powder. A few raisins and a few cashew nuts. Now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a batter. For that I will need the all-purpose flour, some milk, semolina, and you will need enough water to get a nice thick batter. Dilute it gradually because you don't want it too runny or watery. It has to be the right consistency. Now you can see the consistency of the batter. It's nice and it's a pouring consistency, but it shouldn't be too runny or watery. Let it sit for some time. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is roast the cashew nuts and the raisins in a little ghee. Just drop in the cashew nuts. As the cashew nuts are roasting, just drop in the raisins. Turn off the stove and keep this aside. Next, I'm going to make the sugar syrup. You can use the same pan for this. It's okay if there's a little ghee left. And just add a little water to get the caramelization going. Keep this in low. Now to this, you can add a little cardamom powder to get that nice flavor. Just mix it. The sugar is caramelized beautifully. I'm going to turn it off now and leave it there. Now we're going to make the boondi. The key to this boondi is you need a ladle like this with perforations. The oil is nice and hot. Take a ladle full of the batter and gently pour it onto the perforated ladle, and you can see you get beautiful balls, little tiny. So you can see that's the boondi and this is how you want it. Make sure they don't stick to each other because they can get stuck to each other while you're actually pouring the batter in through the perforated ladle. Let that brown a little, maybe a nice golden brown, and then you can remove it. You need to get a nice golden brown color like this. The boondi is ready, it's nice and crispy. Now I'm going to just add the cashew nuts and the raisins to the boondi. Just mix it in nicely and gently pour in the sugar syrup. See, the syrup, the key to this is it shouldn't be too runny or too watery. It should be just pouring consistency, just enough to coat the boondi. So I've added a few spoons of sugar syrup. I'm just going to gently mix it. So if you want to add a dash of color, you can add some kesari powder. There you have the sweet and crunchy boondi. Do try it and send in your comments and feedback to food@venthanotech.com, and also follow us on Facebook.